Hey guys, what's going on? It's Link here. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Now, this video is going to be a bit on the negative side, unfortunately, but it must be said. Guys, do not buy Nintendo Switch ports before you watch this. Please do not waste your money. Now, here's the thing. There is two sides to this coin. My side of the coin, unfortunately, is the bad side of the coin, and I'm going to explain it. So, in this game, there is two people. There is the people who are going to be getting this game because they want to play with their friends locally or their family or just solo with randoms online. If that is you, if that's your case, get the game. It's fun. There's no problem. It looks amazing. The clothing is dope. The queue times are very low. Obviously, the game just came out, but still, the queue times are very low. Everything's very well. The motion controls could use a little bit of work, but I think you just got to get used to them, and everything is fine. So there's no problem there. However, if you are in the same boat as me, which is you are trying to play this game online with a buddy to 2v2 tennis or volleyball, or with you and 3 other friends to 4v4 versus randoms and soccer, you cannot do that. I don't know why Nintendo, and in case you guys didn't notice, if you go look at Nintendo's videos, they never actually say this. Now, there's a chance you can find an article that says this, but Nintendo themselves have not said that the third option here that you're looking at, where it says play with friends, they never said, hey, if you get this game, you cannot jump into a lobby with your buddy to go up against 2 random people online, or with 3 other buddies to go on against a 4v4 in soccer. You cannot do that. Now, in this option where it says play with friends, it does say play with far away friends online. If you click it, it's misleading because it tells you can play single player. In other words, get another 3 friends or 7 friends, or you can play 2 players. In other words, you and somebody else in your house jump in together to play with the additional 6 or 2 other people, right? So if you do, let's do single player, just you and your buddy is, I don't know, like miles away, right? So he's trying to load up the game, he's doing the same thing you're doing, and everybody's ready to go. So when you get in here, you're going to create a room or join a room, right? In this case, we're going to create a room. You're going to notice something interesting. It shows you up to 4 people maximum. Here, you would be like, okay, it's all good. We're going to join in for soccer or whatever. But it lets you go up to 8 players, which is fine because you could assume that this allows you to play with 8 friends together on a soccer match, which is completely understandable. But then I realized, how does this work if you're trying to play with 4 random people on a soccer mode? In other words, you and 3 friends versus 4 people. So I'm like, okay, let me put it down to 4 players. If you do this, you cannot play with 4 random people. So if you and your school friend or whatever were like, hey man, let's get switchboards, we can, dust these kids at soccer or whatever, volleyball or whatnot, you can't do that. You can play with your friends, however, it's only you and your friends. It cannot be anybody random out there. You also cannot play with just one friend. So if you're thinking, hey, I'll play tennis with my buddy and we'll play versus 2 other random people we don't know from the world, you cannot do that. If you do it like this, it'll put you in one team and your friend in another team, and then it'll give your friend 3 NPCs and you 3 NPCs to fill in for soccer. For tennis, it'll give them 1 and then you 1. So in other words, it fills it up with NPCs. You can't fill it up with players unless they're players that join in here with the password. Technically speaking, you can have 8 random people join in this lobby if you do not turn on a password, but the chances of that happening are extremely slim. In case you're wondering, before I started the video, because I was thinking about stuff that I was going to say and how to properly explain this, I sat here for about 15 minutes with the lobby open with this at 8 players. Nobody joined. Now, the game just came out a couple hours ago, about like maybe 6 or 7 hours ago. So the game is still very, very fresh. So it's not the fact that there's no one playing it. It's just the fact that no one is looking for this because of the fact that you can't really make anything out of this. So again, if you're playing, just to recap, if you're playing this game because you want to play solo or because you want to play locally with your family or your friends who come over to your house, this is the game for you. Everything is absolutely fine. I have no problems with it. I rate the game a solid 8 out of 10. It looks great. But if you are the kind of person who is looking forward to playing online with your buddies to dunk on other people around the world, I am sorry to tell you, you cannot do that. The game does not allow you to do that, unfortunately. The only way to play online is to fill up a whole entire lobby with your whole entire friends and not with randoms. So it's not like Splatoon where you can play league mode, 2 players, and then it gives you 2 random people online and then another 4 for the other team, or 4 players and then it gives you another 4 random players online, or Turf War where you just all jump in. You cannot do any of that stuff. So if you come from Splatoon, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It sucks. It's really annoying. Can this be patched? Chances are it can. Will they? I don't know. Nintendo's always really weird with the online stuff, so we'll have to wait and see. But again, you guys have been warned. Unfortunately, I did already buy this. Nintendo does not take refunds, so I have to keep this. It's not like it's a bad game, like I said, but I was looking forward to playing online anyway with my friends. I was trying that earlier, so unfortunately, we couldn't do that, which kind of sucks. But anywho, this is your guys' warning. Please make sure you guys watch the whole entire video and get informed. But anywho, hopefully this video helped you guys out. Let me know in the comments if this stopped you from getting it, if you're still getting it, or any of that nature. So have yourselves a good one, and I will see you guys next time.